everyone, welcome to episode 4 of our English Learning Podcast. Today we'll discuss an important topic for anyone learning English: how to stay motivated. We all know that learning a language is a long journey, and it's easy to feel discouraged sometimes. In this episode, you'll hear practical tips to keep your motivation high, along with useful vocabulary. Let's dive in.
Hey Tom, have you ever felt like giving up on learning something?
Oh, absolutely. Especially when I don't see quick results. It feels frustrating.
I totally get that. I think a lot of language learners feel the same way, especially when they hit a plateau.
Yeah, and sometimes life gets busy, and studying feels like a low priority.
True, but staying consistent is the key to making progress.
Here's a useful word that you can add to your vocabulary. Number 1, discouraged. Discouraged means feeling less confident or hopeful. For example, she felt discouraged after failing the test. Number 2, frustrating. Frustrating means causing annoyance or disappointment. For example, it's frustrating when you can't remember the right word. Number 3, plateau. Plateau means a period when progress seems to stop. For example, after learning basic grammar, many students hit a plateau. Number 4, consistent. Consistent means doing something regularly without stopping. For example, to improve your English, you need to be consistent with your practice. Our next dialogue will give you even more insights. Let's dive in.
So, what keeps you motivated when you're learning something new?
For me, it's setting small goals. Instead of saying, I want to be fluent, I focus on learning 10 new words a week.
That's a smart approach. I also try to reward myself. Like after finishing a lesson, I treat myself to a snack or a short break.
Rewards work well. Another thing that helps is finding a study buddy. It makes learning more fun and keeps you accountable.
Good idea. I also like to remind myself why I started. Thinking about my goals keeps me going.
You'll hear these words a lot in daily conversations. Let me help you to understand them. Number 1, motivated. Motivated means having the desire or energy to do something. For example, he stays motivated by setting clear goals. Number 2, reward. Reward means something given for effort or achievement. For example, I reward myself with a coffee after studying. Number 3, accountable. Accountable means responsible for your actions or progress. For example, having a study buddy keeps me accountable. Number 4, goal. Goal means something you aim to achieve. Example, her goal is to speak English fluently. Well done. Ready for the next scenario? Let's check it out.
What's your favorite way to study English?
I like listening to podcasts or watching English shows with subtitles. It's both fun and educational.
Same here. I also write a daily journal in English. It's a great way to practice writing and organize my thoughts.
That's cool. Another method I love is using flashcards to review vocabulary. Repetition really helps me remember new words.
Agreed. And don't forget to celebrate small wins. Every little step counts.
Let's take a closer look at these words. Number 1, subtitles. Subtitles means text on a screen that shows what is being said. Example, I watch movies with English subtitles to improve my listening skills. Number 2, journal. Journal means a notebook where you write your thoughts or experiences. Example, she keeps a journal to practice her English writing. Number 3, flashcards. Flashcards means small cards used for studying, often with a question on one side and the answer on the other. Example, he uses flashcards to memorize vocabulary. Number 4, repetition. Repetition means doing something multiple times to learn it better. Example, repetition is key to mastering a new language. Staying motivated while learning English can be challenging, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can keep moving forward. Today we discussed why it's easy to lose motivation, tips for staying motivated, like setting small goals, rewarding yourself, and finding a study buddy, effective study methods like watching shows with subtitles, journaling, and using flashcards. Which tip will you try? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more English learning content. See you in the next episode.